Our word this week is covenant. We're beginning a series in Sunday morning worship on covenant and God's desire to enter into an agreement with us, a partnership, in fact, a binding agreement where He promises to do certain things for us. That's what a covenant is. It's an agreement between two parties. We're going to discover in the readings this week that the early covenants that God made with His people were covenants that said, if you do this, I will do this. If you are able to do that, I am able to do this. But we're going to discover throughout this series on Sunday morning and this week in the readings attached to this email that God finally arrives at a new covenant where He comes to us and says, look, I've tried to get you to do your part and me do my part. Instead, in this new covenant in Jesus, He comes to us and says, I will do your part and I will do my part. That's the new covenant that enters into our lives with Jesus. This covenant that Jesus has with us, that God brings to us in Jesus, is a covenant that changes everything about our lives. We're no longer striving to get to God, to keep our end of the bargain. Instead, our end of the bargain has already been kept. And we now get to live out of that grace. That's the kind of covenant we want.